Welcome to my sketchbook tour. This sketchbook took me over a year to complete, and I'm so happy to be done with it and start a new one. Just a few things. This is the Handbook Sketchbook, and I think this is it. I think it's also called Global Art Materials Sketchbook. They also make watercolor sketchbooks, but I just got the standard one. You can get it on Amazon or at Dickblick. It's very popular. So this sketchbook took me from November of 2019 to January of 2022, so it took me a very, very long time, but I'm glad that it's finally done. This is actually just covering up really bad colored pencil sketches from another notebook. You'll see that I draw a lot of things that are in my room, and this is one of them. Another drawing of my room. When I did this spread, I bought the Winsor Newton Common Sketchers Pocket Box, which is this, and I wanted to try out the Common colors, but the colors are really chalky, and I don't really recommend them to beginners. But I did fill it up with my own paints instead, so if you're curious, there is a video on it on my channel. Here I'm trying to figure out how to draw in pen, just straight pen, no pencil lines before, and didn't really turn out that well. So this character is fan art from a book called The Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, and this is the other character in that book. I really love this spread because of just like collaging different things that are in my kitchen. I really like the way that the paint just looks on it. So this one is the label of the yogurt that my sister's eating in this drawing. There's a video of me drawing this on my channel as well about using old art supplies. I like drawing people that I know, so this is a coworker of mine, and you'll also see some of my friends in future spreads. This is just me trying to experiment with two types of mediums with the same landscape photo, and I really love the way that the gouache turned out. I mean, it could have been a little bit more neat, but otherwise it's not too bad. But the water-soluble crayon, I think Caran d'Ache Neocolor too, I didn't really love the way that this one turned out. This is also painted on my channel, just parts of your room. When I got my Roman szmal paints, I just wanted to swatch them out and see what colors I could have gotten from them. So I really like drawing this plant, which is actually right there. It's kind of fun because you just move the plant and it looks very different. Color charts are also really nice to make. It tells you exactly how to get a certain color and what combinations of colors to make that, and you can discover new ones too. So this one right here is a really fun color that I used in the next spread. So it's right here and here as well. Here is my friend. We're at a restaurant. This is me creating a palette that's toxic free. So I want to make sure that if I'm ever urban sketching and I dump water out, that it doesn't have any heavy metals or toxic things that can pollute the environment. These next few pages, I'm going to be experimenting with urban sketching styles, and this one is a no outline type, so there's no pen and no pencil. I just kind of went straight in with watercolor. Same idea here. This is a study of Renoir's The Grand Boulevard, and it's actually a postcard that I have, and I wanted to try painting it. There are no outlines in this one either. The darks could have been darker, but otherwise it's a pretty good just impression of the painting. So this is another sketching style, and it's outlined in pen and then wash over it. This painting doesn't really have really great perspective. It's kind of hard to tell what's happening in this, so it's not my best work. Again, just experimenting with lines, and then this one doesn't have lines on it. More drawings of my friend and things in my room. So this one's pretty fun. I really like windows and the outside of them, and I wanted to also paint the types of shapes of window panes that there are. I want my home to have a really cool, unique window pane, but I know that would be really expensive. It's just one day in the future. So this is actually a tutorial done by Follow the White Rabbit. I'm not sure what her name is, but she's an urban sketcher, and she talks about how to watercolor people. I wanted to try different glazing techniques and more staining colors. I like the colors that came out of this painting, but the house kind of looks off. Again, more drawings inside my room. This is a little cubby of my bookshelf. This is a still life that I found on Pinterest, and this is just a little painting that's a little bit kind of expanding on this little fruit bowl. I really liked the colors of the bowl, so I wanted to recreate that in this. This is a girl inside a plastic bottle surrounded by fish. I think it was my attempt at commentary about plastic pollution and the ocean. At this point, you're going to see some images of my trip and time at New Jersey and New York. This one is when I was in the plane, and the little pull-out tray had like my phone and water and some of the pretzel packets. The view inside the plane. So this was done while my friend was getting ready to go out. This is the view of her window outside of her dorm. I didn't get a chance to finish it because I didn't take a picture outside of her dorm, and I never went back to this. I wish I did though. Looks pretty interesting. Couple of friends at a restaurant. More people at a bagel shop in New York. Again, windows and New York. This is a study of Monet's pond. I'm not sure if that's the actual title, but I'll leave a picture of what it looks like. I really love the colors in it and the way that they just blend together and just create a beautiful color story. So I recreated this in oil pastel. More people on the plane. While we were at the MoMA, there's a sculpture garden, and it had this really fun looking sculpture right here. These people are from Call Me By Your Name. I really love that movie, so I just wanted to paint the two main characters of it. And yeah, that's about it for this sketchbook tour. In the back, I just had some scrap papers if I wanted to do some swatches or paint in gouache on these little darker sheets. So yeah, I've already started my new sketchbook. It's this one right here. I got the same brand. It's just in a blue cover, which is such a beautiful blue, to be honest. And I wish I did a video on me sketching this notebook already, but I kind of already started, so that's okay. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. If you had any questions about any of the spreads in this book, leave a comment down below and I'll get to you as quickly as possible. Bye!